Good morning, everybody. Welcome out to the new facility. I'm back from Iceland, so I wanted to walk around. Today, I'm up at the facility. We've got some of our CSD AV technicians here starting on their work for the technology systems in the sanctuary. So that's really exciting. I want to walk around real briefly just to kind of show what's going on this week here at the facility. Lots of cool stuff happening, so we'll turn you around. First thing that we've talked about a couple times on Sunday is they're working on this west parking lot and getting it graded and ready to go. The snow has, of course, not helped with our progress here, but they're out there working it, moving the dirt around. Everything's staked out, so as soon as the conditions are ready, we'll be good to go. You'll notice that from the last time we were out here, we've got some glass. So this is the west vestibule, and this will go out into the west parking lot. This one is situated and configured just a little bit different from the other side. What the other side will be. The other side will have two straight doors going right out, two sets of double doors. The reason that they put this at the angle, so you'll go out this way and then to the left, is to avoid having any kind of wind tunnel occur when you open these doors, if they're both open at the same time. Also, as we know in Iowa, living under the jet stream, a lot of wind will come in from the north-northwest, which is where these doors are facing, which is why we've put those going out this way here. So yeah, so that's exciting progress. You'll see a lot more color in the fellowship space than last time, and they're transitioning over to permanent power, so pretty soon this little column of stuff will be gone. But you can see the gray and the red starting to pop on the painted surfaces here. You can see the central columns are all mudded up and sheetrocked, and finishes are going to start going in here pretty soon. You can see the beginnings of some light fixtures for this area. The house fixtures that'll go in this area coming in. The whole ceiling structure is painted. It looks really nice and bright, and yeah, so a lot of things that are kind of finishes starting to come in. I will take you over towards the kitchen here. These are our first couple sets of finished outlets, so that's exciting. And then of course the countertop on top of it. It's going to be set yet. It's not quite all attached, but it's sitting there and cut and ready to go. But it's one thing that I think is really cool is how these counters are configured. So it's got a nice curve to the front of this, and then this one where the coffee bar is also has like a curve to it to kind of match the curve that's on the soffit above. So this is going to be our coffee station. Coffee right here, little sink, a couple places to, I believe, to throw away trash and stuff. And then you'll see our water faucets are in for drinking fountains. So that's fun. Taking a peek into the bathrooms, you can kind of see stuff coming into fruition. The partitions are up. All the urinals and toilets are in, and even a mirror. So just some faucet fixtures and electrical. So you can kind of start to see the end is in sight. We're getting closer, ever closer. We'll go back into the kitchen here for a second because a couple of other things have shown up and gotten finished in here. You can see that they're kind of hooking in all the appliances now into the traps. Hey, Jamie. Got our hand washing station sink over here, and lots of appliances in here, getting all hooked up and ready to go. And you can see the line of the dishwashing is kind of all in place now. So dishes come in here, rinse station, get into the washer, sent out, and then we've got a rack right here for things. I don't know exactly how all this is configured, but obviously there's been a lot of thought that goes into this in terms of where stuff will go and all those types of things. And if that isn't a monster of an electrical panel, I don't know what is. Goodness. So this is our little pantry station. This is going to be where the laundry is. You can see the hookups are there and ready. You get some shelves in here. Lots of nice space for storage. And then you can see the big 3-bay sink is all kind of getting set up. You'll see more and more fixtures coming into the building as we go along. So lots of exciting progress here. And one thing I will take you past before we bop into the sanctuary, you can see this this wood that's this paneling. This is just the baseboard that goes up, but the majority of this wall will be covered in this rift cut oak, which against the red is going to be a really cool texture. And again, the concrete in here is going to be a polished concrete look, so you'll have a lot of really cool textures all in the one place. You have the bright white open structure. You'll have the flat surface sheetrock that's been painted. You got the counters and this rift cut oak wood that'll go through, and that's a pretty common thing to see throughout the facility. So it's some really nice finishes that are going to come in through here. So I'm going to come in maybe another door, kind of see what's going on in the sanctuary. More things happening all the time. So the first things you'll notice, lots of the color has made it all the way around. There's a bunch of stuff out here from CSD. These guys in the black shirts are kind of sorting through all the pallets of stuff that's come in for our technology system, and going to get started hanging stuff later today, programming lights and that kind of stuff. So that's exciting. I will show you this up front. So this is the front of the stage. They've got this rift cut oak all along here, and it took about 1 million finishing nails even just to get this portion. So each and every single one of these vertical pieces has to get nailed to the sheetrock surface there behind. But it's a really beautiful look, and you can just see a little bit of the red peeking out from between it. But I'll walk over and you can kind of see these guys putting it up. There's some adhesive, and then each of these are individually cut and snapped up there. So it's a pretty cool process. They've got a spacer to make sure that everything is consistent all the way through, but a lot of air nails. And these guys have been doing it fast. When I was here yesterday, they were about halfway through, yesterday afternoon, they were about halfway through that other side, so they're really moving on this stuff. Yeah, but those more and more of those finishes are gonna come through here, but you can see the colors of the room kind of coming into focus. We'll walk back into the AV deck area just briefly. Some of the finishes and cabinet work and stuff are going in there. You know what? Maybe we'll save that for another time. Looks like those guys are pretty busy up there. They got steps going up to the deck. We'll walk back here through the education wing, see how things are going in there. You can see some glass going in here in the office administration area. It's a small pass-through on this portion right here. On this glass, you can kind of barely see it. There it is. But nice, big, open visibility into the area. But while also keeping the whole area secure. When the church is open, when somebody is here, these doors will be open. But the sanctuary and the education area is locked unless we have authorized access to go in there. But volunteers or staff people, when we're on site, it won't be open all the time, but they'll be able to be back in this office space, be able to have a clear view of everything going on in the fellowship space without having to do anything. In the center, yes. You can kind of see what's going on here in the office and admin area. Walking back through here, you can see some of the flooring starting to go in some of these spots in the hallways and things, which is really exciting to see how that's coming together. More doors and finishes and things coming on into the nursery. I've got some door frames stored in here temporarily, but yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on. Looks like we're measuring for blinds and stuff too. And you see some of the pass-through windows are going in. A lot of glass work is going in over this week, and you can kind of start to see even just how much light is coming into this space from these windows, which is great. And you can see some of the light fixtures are going in that'll be in for the drop ceiling. So lots of nice, bright, even light all the way through this whole area. So that's really cool. Coming back through this hallway, you can see some more of these things taking shape. There's that multi-purpose room. That's where we're having our production meetings for the time being. Lots of panels and things finishing going in. And yeah, stuff in the ceiling is starting to take shape, so you can kind of see they're finishing up their stuff above ceiling, so pretty soon all that will be closed up. But yeah, a lot of cool progress and a lot of fun things happening, because I'm not when you are in a construction project, sometimes it's hard to see all of the things that go on behind the scenes that are moving us towards further and further towards completion. But when we get to this stage and you are be able to see some of these finishes going in, the average person walking in, okay, yeah, it's starting to look like a room. These are starting to be able to see things that we can use. So it's really exciting, and progress is being made, and we'll keep pushing onward and forward. So we'll keep doing some more of these over the next couple weeks, but really happy to share with you the exciting progress that's going on in the building, and we'll see you next time.